Welcome to the Velez Family Health OnPatient Portal Setup and Check-in tutorial. This video will help new and established patients to create an OnPatient portal and how to check into their appointments. We recommend doing this on your computer or laptop, as the mobile app looks a little different than what you'll be shown in this tutorial. The first step is to log into your email. I chose to use mail.com for this demo, but it will apply the same to all emails. Check your spam box or inbox. It could go into either folder depending on your email settings, but you want to look for an email that says OnPatient invite, connect with Tanya Velez via OnPatient. Click on the email to open it up. Sorry for all the ads on this site. And once you open it up, you'll see a nice big pink box that says sign up now. Click on the button sign up now. This will redirect you to the OnPatient Portal webpage. Here you will need to verify your information, starting with first name, last name, email, create a password. Thank you, Google, for trying to connect my accounts. We'll just block that out. Once you've created the password, then you can click on the sign up now button, big pink sign up now. Then add in your date of birth and phone number. Decide to use the office information for our TINA testing. Click on confirm and connect. Great, you are now active with OnPatient Portal. Look for your upcoming appointment under the appointments section and click the check-in button. This will bring up the check-in screen for this appointment. You'll start with the picture, which we recommend uploading if you can. If not, then we can always update that at a later time. Fill in your name, add any nickname or preferred name you would like us to call you. We'll call her TT for short. Verify your date of birth, add your social if you want, it's not required. Update preferred language, race, and ethnicity. And now for the contact information. Make sure your email address is correct, add in your home phone or cell phone. As you see, anything in red is required, so we do have to have a cell phone number. Make sure everything is up to date. It may already be entered. I did not enter it for her. Verify your address is correct. Enter in your emergency contact. Once again, it is in red, so it is required. For her, I just kept it simple and entered in Dr. Velez's information and the relationship as friend. However, we do recommend that you enter in preferably a spouse or family member, someone in Florida that can respond if you have a true emergency and we need to reach someone. The additional information section is mostly about your past medical history, family history, and social history. Please fill in as much information as you can in this section. It starts with your past medical history. As you see on the box on your left, it has many options to choose from, anything you might have possibly been diagnosed with in the past. Just click on each one individually. If you need to, you can free text in the box on the right for any of these sections, including surgical, family history, everything. If you need to click on multiple items in each section, as it shows on there, you can hold down the Shift or the Control key to select multiple options. The Shift button, if you click on Shift and then your left mouse button, it will click on multiple items that are side by side. As you see right now, if I click on the Shift, hold it down, and left click mouse button, now it's going to select all four of those. However, if I want to select them individually, you want to use the Control button as shown there. So if you do the Control key, left mouse click, every time you want to click on an item, it will select them individually. Of course, if you do need to add any more information, as you see the extra boxes on the right that say Other, you can add any additional information in those sections. Now on to the social history section. This includes marital status, living arrangements, occupation, any exposure to chemicals, caffeinated beverages or alcoholic beverages. Once again, you can add in any additional comments if needed, but it is not required. The primary insurance section should already be filled out. However, if not, please update it where it is needed. Secondary insurance is the same. Reason for visit, once again, not required. However, if you have specific things you would like to talk to the provider about, then we do recommend clicking on any of the options here that pertain to you. You can also add in additional questions and comments you would like for the provider. Now on to the consent and signature section. This section is very important as this has all of the consent forms for our office. So please click on any consent forms you see here. That could be anywhere from 1 to 9 forms. As you see, I have all 9 of them here. You do need to click on each one individually, then click on the I've read this document button for each one for them to register as you having consented to each one. For new patients, only 5 consent forms are required, not all 9 of them. 4 of them are duplicated in Spanish, so you can sign either the English or Spanish versions, whichever you prefer. However, the 5th one, the telemedicine consent form, is only in English currently, so that one will have to be signed. For established patients, you shouldn't see quite as many consent forms on there. It should only be 1 to 2 at a time normally. However, we do request that if you see multiple consent forms on here, to read each one individually and then click on the I've read and consent. As you see, those highlighted ones there are the ones that are duplicated in Spanish, and the telemedicine consent form is only in English. Now on to signing your consent form. If you have any difficulty signing or need to reset at any time, you can click that little X button above the line as you see there, and it resets it. If you're using a touch screen, this is much easier as you're just using your finger to sign it. However, if you're using your computer like I did for this, you will have to use your left mouse button and you have to hold down the entire time to sign. You might have to go through a couple times trying this. As you see, it doesn't quite catch up right away as it's trying to save the entire time while I'm signing it. But do your best, as you are pretty much the only one going to see the signature. Once you have your beautiful signature, click on Save Signature. Now you can admire your handiwork and click on I'm done. This will bring you back to the OnPatient home screen and remind you of the appointment you just checked into, and you are all set. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I hope it helped.